About 3/4 of the way through this workout, I wanted to quit. And this wasn't even the hardest part of this week. For months, my hip and back have been right on the edge for this training block. This half marathon build and my previous marathon build, my left hip and my back have just been super tight. And I always feel like I'm right on the edge of getting injured, just like I did in 2024. And anytime I know there's a speed work day coming up, the next few days are just going to be painful, tight, and I'm just going to try every recovery technique that I know. Throughout this build, I've tried foam rolling, I've tried glute bridges, single leg glute bridges, I've tried dead bug, I've tried ice, I've tried heat, I've tried stretching, I've tried all types of mobility work. I've tried spinal decompression, but nothing really fixed the tightness and pain in my back and hip. Nothing fixed the problem. Even when the problem existed, I was still pushing the training. This week's speed work was 3 times 8 minutes at threshold pace. And that last minute was horrible. And then in the cool down, I really started thinking, what can be causing this hip and back pain? Is it just these speed workouts that are really, they set me over the edge? Is it nutrition? Is it sleep? And that's when it kind of came to me that during my easy runs, I've been running those at my mafetone heart rate, which for me is about 145. And that's the upper limit of my zone 2 max aerobic function. I need to try a different strategy. And that strategy was to run my easy runs at a lower heart rate. And I decided to go at 10 beats less than my mafetone rate. So if I can keep my average heart rate around 135, that's what I decided to do. And the pace was miserable. Mentally, it was 100% the toughest thing to do. But the effort did feel easier. And I could tell in my breathing, and everything felt just a smidge smoother. And by the middle of the week, I could start feeling a little change. And by the end of the week, right before that long run, my back and hip felt the best that it has in months, in a long time. I don't remember the last time it felt this good. And the crazy thing is, the only thing that changed was lowering my heart rate on easy runs. It's not always about a new exercise or a new recovery technique. Sometimes you just have to allow less stress on your body. The hardest part this week by far was lowering my heart rate during those easy runs, and just the mental battle and the doubt that you get from that lower pace. But in the end, it worked out. And other than that, so this week was similar to last week, around 45 miles altogether, 1 speed workout, threshold work, with a little bit more threshold than the last week, and then 1 long run, 14-mile long run, just an easy pace, no half marathon speed, anything like that. I wanted to focus on that durability and see how much I could improve on my back and hip tightness. And lowering that heart rate, I can't believe how much of a difference it made. Like I said, back feels and hip feel absolutely incredible compared to what they did feel like. They're still not 100%, but 10 times better than where they were. And so from this point forward, that's going to be the main focus, is logging these easy miles, the mental torture a little bit, at that slower heart rate, 135 max, and then focus on running my threshold work and marathon pace in the long run just as sharp as I can. Sometimes you have to slow down and take a step back and humble yourself a little bit to make progress. And that's what I'm really hoping this is going to do for me. Show up to that finish line healthy so I have a opportunity to perform. And if this helped any of y'all, hey, give it a like, and comment if there's an injury or there's something that you're going through, and I'd love to hear from y'all. Hey, this was all for week 7, and we'll see you next week.